is it that makes churches and some people's expression of their Christian faith become toxic instead of compassionate? What happened there? What went wrong? Well, I think it's the difference between religion and relationship. And I know this sounds like a cliche because every preacher says this and every pastor says this, and yet I don't think we get it. There is a difference between religion and relationship. So let me change it a little bit and say this. Every one of us lives in two worlds. We live in the outer world that we share with everybody. If you're watching this, I am in your outer world. And so we share the outer world with everybody. We judge people on their performance in the outer world. We ask people to ascribe to certain ideologies in the outer world. We demand obedience and service and commitment from people in the outer world. But that's only one world. We also all inhabit an inner world, and nobody else inhabits your inner world except you and God. No one knows the thoughts of a man. No other person knows the thoughts of a man except the man's spirit which is within him and the Holy Spirit. Okay? Paul tells us that. And so your inner world is where you and God dwell. It's where your private thoughts are. It's where your attitudes, which can be hidden from people in the outer world, you really know about them in the inner world. And the problem with modern day evangelicalism is this. The church has focused so much on the outer world, church attendance, church volunteering, small group attendance, tithing, daily prayers and Bible studies, certain behaviors, not drinking alcohol, or some people will let you drink alcohol. You need to find out what all the rules are in the outer world. And they want you to conform to a certain image in the outer world. And they want you to affirm a certain ideology in the outer world. And we do that in order to be part of the community and to fit in. We may not feel that way in the inner world. We may feel that God accepts us just the way we are, whether we volunteer on a team at church or not, whether we're there 3 times a week or 3 times a year. We may feel that God still knows us, God still loves us, God is still involved in our inner world. We may know in the inner world that the New Testament does not teach tithing, and Christians are not called to tithe. But if the church culture in the outer world holds that, we end up negotiating our own authentic self. I'll keep that one down. I'll agree with them in the outer world, and I'll do what they're asking me to do in the outer world just so I can fit in. And so there is this total misunderstanding that somebody might look on the outer world nothing like what you think a Christian should look like. But in the inner world, they may be closer to God than you've ever been. There may be a purity, an innocence, a tender heart within them that you know nothing about. But churches are so caught up in the outer world. And spiritual growth is not about slavishly obeying regulations in the outer world. It's about being personally transformed in the inner world. So that's one big issue. I'm going to come back with another one in the next video. But remember, churches are amazing places. The most loving people I have ever met are Christians. The most hateful people I have ever met have also been Christians. I've been to churches which it feels like home, it feels like an oasis, it feels like paradise. And I've been in churches where it feels like a prison camp or a little cult, or even a big cult. And so we need to be able to discern between what is healthy and what is unhealthy, what is wheat that will feed our soul and what are tares, weeds that will just choke the life out of us. We need to be able to address it. And one of the big things is focusing on the outer world instead of focusing on the inner world. Man looks on the outward appearance. God looks in the heart. See you in the next video.